What's up, family? We back for episode 2. I'm so excited to be here today. It is Tuesday, November 15th, 2022. And I'm just so excited to be talking about purpose, man. Welcome to the Paid on Purpose podcast, where we're going to be talking about everything that has to do with purpose. Why do we exist? Why do you exist? Why are you black? Why are you white? Why were you born in the location you were born? All of this stuff matters to your specific purpose. Listen, I believe that God has a specific purpose for each and every individual. Now, I also believe that you should learn how to get paid in your purpose, which is a separate thing from learning your purpose. Now, really quick, if you don't know, there are 3 levels to purpose. Level number 1 is when you discover your purpose. Level 2 is when you develop your purpose. Level 3 is when you dominate your purpose. You should be aspiring to be on level 3. Now, many of you listening to me right now, you may be on level 1. Matter of fact, you may be on level 0. You don't know what your purpose is. But no matter what level you're on, whether you're discovering, developing, whatever's going on, you should be aspiring, striving, building to be on level 3. This is when you're getting maximum results in whatever it is your purpose is. This is when you are making money in your purpose. This is when you build an influence in your purpose. This is when people know you for a specific thing. So you are the go-to person when people looking for somebody to be great in whatever area it is. You're the go-to person. You're the first face that they see. That comes when you learn how to literally dominate your purpose. So this is possible. Number 1, I want to let you know that all things are possible, especially when you trust God and you believe God. I believe everything is possible. You can't tell me what's not possible and what's possible. And we got Tesla cars driving themselves today. You can't tell me what's possible and not possible. And I can pick up my phone and FaceTime you right now from wherever you at in the world. So I believe that when it comes to your purpose, also anything is possible. Say that with me. Anything is possible. It's no cliche. I promise you, it's no cliche. I know you've heard it a lot, but you've heard it a lot because life is trying to speak to you. Life is trying to tell you right now that you can step into a realm of impossibilities. What people didn't think was possible for you, it happens. Where family members and friends, they didn't think that you would be able to accomplish the things that you can accomplish, it actually happens. When you go from visualizing and dreaming to actually having it in your hands. And so what this podcast is going to do for you, I don't know why I'm giving y'all intro like this, but what this podcast is going to do for you literally is teach you, show you, train you, equip you, build you into a purpose-driven person. Rather you just need some inspiration for your life, rather you need inspiration and tools for your business, rather you need inspiration and tools for your ministry, whatever it is that you do. Maybe you just a 9-to-5 worker and you just need some motivation getting through the day. At lunchtime, you need to be turning on the Paid on Purpose podcast, okay? Because you got a purpose. You working at 9 to 5 for a reason, because you got mouths to feed. You got kids. You got a wife. You need to make sure that you understand what your purpose is. Otherwise, you're going to leave your job. You're going to quit your job. You're going to be miserable. But purpose releases you from all of those things. It keeps you engaged in what it is you are desiring to do. You got goals, you got dreams, you have ambitions. Your job is to make sure that it comes to pass. It's not nobody else's job. I feel like preaching. It's not nobody else's job to accomplish your dreams. Pause. I want you to think about what I just said. Pause. It ain't your mama job. It ain't your daddy job. It ain't your friend job. It ain't your pastor job. It ain't nobody job to bring your dream to fruition except you. You, and you. You are solely responsible for your purpose. You are solely responsible for your dreams. You are solely responsible. You, and you are solely responsible. So that's what we're going to be talking about. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to keep it honest. I'm going to keep it a buck, because the truth is some of y'all lazy. The truth is, some of y'all make way too many excuses in the same breath that you want say you want to be successful. Okay? Success and excuse cannot coexist. These are two separate atmospheres. And when you have excuses in the same house as success, the excuses become toxic and cancerous to the entire house. You ever been in somebody's crib and they just farted out of nowhere? That's what it's like, you know, to have excuses inside of your atmosphere of success. It stank. It's smelly. You wondering who in the world just farted? Who in the world stank like this? Excuses stank. Excuse my Chicago accent. Excuses stank. Okay, when people come around me with excuses, it stinks. It's such a stench in my nose that is unbearable. It just makes me like do the ugly face. You ever like somebody ever farted so bad around you, you just like just ugly face like for 30 minutes? That's how excuses feel to me. Like I don't want to be around nobody with excuses. I don't accept my own excuses. I don't accept my own excuses. What in the world you think I'm going to accept your excuse if I don't even accept my own excuse? So rule number 1, whenever you are trying to become a purpose-driven person, you have to make sure you have the correct people around you. Don't let nobody contaminate your atmosphere. Okay? Don't let nobody contaminate your atmosphere. You are solely responsible. Let's go Bible. Bible says in Proverbs, faith without works is dead. Ain't nobody gonna build your dreams for you. You have to work it. Ain't nobody else gonna build nothing for you. Ain't no handouts in life. Let go of your excuses. Let go of your sob story. And matter of fact, this is the number one thing that I like to teach people to do. Taking your sob story and pulling purpose out of your pain. That's good right there. Everybody got a story. Everybody got childhood trauma. Everybody got a story. Somebody was molested. Somebody was raped. Somebody had an alcoholic father that neglected them and didn't care about them. Somebody had an abusive mother. She maybe wasn't physically abusive, but she was emotionally abusive, verbally abusive. And now your personality has been constructed out of your childhood trauma. It's still your job to make sure that you use all of that as fire, as ammunition to create something successful, prosperous, and whatever you want it to be, whatever you dream it to be. It's your job to do that. Now, truthfully, none of that was, anything that I wanted to talk about specifically, because specifically what we're talking about today, that was our intro, I guess. Specifically, what I want to talk about today is discovering your purpose. Level one. Last episode, I gave you all a lot about me, but now it's time to get more into the nitty gritty. All right. The nitty gritty. Level 1 is discovering your purpose. In order to have a purpose, you must first discover your purpose. A lot of people make complaints about why they're not successful in life, why they're not successful in business, why they're not successful in life and this and that. It's because, have you discovered your purpose? Because what discovering your purpose does is it gives you a vision for your life. It gives you an aim. It gives you a goal. And there are too many people walking around without goals. You mean to tell me you ain't got not one goal? You mean to tell me you ain't got no aspirations? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? And a lot of people are living those type of lifestyle, a lifestyle of, I don't know. You don't know what's going on. So now every day you wake up depressed. You wake up mad at the world. You wake up frustrated. You wake up taking your anger out on other people that ain't got nothing to do with why you angry, because you simply have yet to discover your purpose. Okay? So I want to help you live a life full of peace, a life full of positivity, a life full where people desire to bring you into rooms. The Bible says your gift will make room for you and bring you before great men. But if you don't know your purpose, why in the world would God open a door for you to be in that room? For you to squander your opportunity? For you to be his representative and make him look bad? You get the open door, you walk into the room and you don't even know your business. You don't even know what you're talking about. You ain't studied up. You just in the room. You just in the room. So look, it sounds like today gonna be a day where I really get on y'all nerves. Okay? But you need somebody in your life that's gonna get on your nerves. Okay? My mama used to get on my nerves. Bashan, take the garbage out. Mom gonna do it. Bashan, take the garbage out, boy. Mom gonna do it. She used to get on my nerves until I took out the garbage. So I'm gonna get on your nerves until you discover your purpose. Same thing. I'm gonna ask you, have you developed a plan of action for your purpose yet? Have you made connections, purposeful connections? Have you networked about your purpose yet? Do you know what your purpose yet? I tell people this all the time. Listen to me closely. If you cannot define your purpose in one sentence without stuttering, then you don't know your purpose for real. I want to say that again for the people in the back. If you don't know your purpose, and if you can't successfully tell somebody your purpose in one sentence without stuttering, I guarantee you, you don't clearly know your purpose. That's not a bad thing, and you're not a bad person. What I'm saying is you got to make up in your mind that you're going to do some digging. You're going to do some research. You're going to ask yourself the hard questions. Why am I traumatized about this? Why do I react and I respond the way that I do? And I guarantee you, when you ask yourself the real questions, you're going to discover your purpose. What am I trying to say? Stop hiding from your childhood trauma. Stop hiding from forgiving your parents. Stop hiding from mending relationships with your friends. Stop hiding from it, because when you embrace all of the bad, when you embrace all of the good, this is when you can now pull purpose out of your story, purpose out of what you've been through, purpose out of what you've gone through, and utilize these things to construct something extraordinary, where people are now congratulating you, where people now know your name, where you making money, where people are looking for you, because you understand once you come up on the scene, you are showing up on the scene with a purpose, with an intention. Okay? Definition of discover. You ready? Discover means to find something or someone unexpectedly or in the course of a search. It means to become aware of. It means to be the first to find or observe a place, substance. Okay? Be the first to recognize the potential of. Okay, so we got a lot of definitions we can work with when it comes to discovering our purpose. Number one, the first definition we can work with is literally finding something or someone, in this case, our purpose, So let's reconstruct that. Finding your purpose unexpectedly or in the course of a search. So by definition, there are two ways you're going to find or you're going to discover your purpose. There are two ways you will discover your purpose. The first way you're going to discover your purpose is unexpectedly. Some of us found our purpose unexpectedly. If you know my background story, I literally found my purpose unexpectedly. I thought I was on the right path, but then here comes the monkey wrench, and now I'm in a whole different lane unexpectedly. I didn't plan to be talking to y'all on YouTube. I didn't plan to be what I am today, using my voice. If you really know me, you really know I'm actually an introvert. I don't like picking up my phone. I don't like texting. I don't like FaceTime. But my purpose pulls me out of my comfort zone. And so I discovered my purpose, which is to empower people, which is to educate people, which is to engage in people's problems and be a solutionist. That's my purpose, right? But I discovered these things unexpectedly. You may be going through a storm in your life right now. You may be going through a contradictory right now, where you may have grew up in a two-parent household and everything was supposed to be perfect, right? You grew up in a big house with a white picket fence, but for some reason, you got real issues. How could it be you? You may have been the person to finally make it to college. You may have been the person to graduate college. You got your degree, but you ain't making no money. You can't find a job. You have a problem. But what's happening is God is trying to use that situation to get you to discover your purpose. Let's work with the second part of this definition, which is to search for it, which I believe it kind of bridge, because I believe that our pain, our trials, our storms, our tribulations, it serves as a vehicle to get us to searching our purpose, right? Because if the problem never happened, then you may not even be curious about what your purpose is. If your life was perfect, you wouldn't be curious about what your purpose is, right? And so sometimes we go through trials and tribulations in order to find out what our true purpose is. And that's unfair. Because if God, here's the question we have. Here's the question I had. If God is so good, why in the world am I struggling? Uh-oh. Whoa. If God is so good, you know, your mama tell you, just come to church. Ain't God good? Your daddy tell you, come to church. Ain't God good? Okay. My question is, if God is so good, tell me why I'm struggling. And I believe that our generation specifically has that same question. If God is so good, what's going on? And I believe that God desires to use that question as a segue for us to begin to search beyond what we can see, beyond the physicality, beyond the carnality, beyond the flesh and blood, beyond what we can touch and what we can feel. Because the only place you're going to discover your purpose is beyond what you can tangibly see. That's why the Bible says to walk by faith and not by sight. You confused, you mad, you angry because you keep analyzing and calculating everything that you see in front of you instead of being able to bypass what you see in front of you and pull what's deep out of what's actually in front of you. Okay? So sometimes we find our purpose unexpectedly. Sometimes we find our purpose in search. Sometimes we find our purpose on accident. Sometimes we can find our purpose by being intentional. And the truth is, at this point, I'd rather be intentional with my purpose than be chaotic with my purpose. I'd rather be purpose driven than things happen to me unexpectedly. You should not wake up not knowing what you're about to do for the day. But purpose gives you focus and clarity. You should not wake up in 2023 after your New Year's party. You should not wake up on January 1st and not know what you about to do for the rest of the year. But you should have a plan for your life. And I'd rather you do that intentionally rather than doing that unexpectedly. I'd rather you do that with focus and with drive rather than waking up every day hoping and wishing the right things happen to you. Because if you hope and wish all your life, you gonna hope and wish all your life. If you contemplate and you think and you procrastinate, you will procrastinate for the rest of your life. And you're gonna look up 5, 10, 15 years from now and ain't done squat because you have not created an intentional and a purpose-driven life. So discovering your purpose takes you analyzing everything around you. You have to analyze, why am I hurting? You have to analyze, why am I bleeding? You have to do a deep, deep search. Why am I going through what I'm going through? Why did I pick the college that I picked? Why did I get the parents that I have? Why am I interested in what I'm interested? Maybe you are a musician. You like the saxophone. You like the piano. You like the guitar. Maybe you're a rapper. Maybe you are an artist and you paint pictures. Maybe you want to be a doctor. Maybe you want to be a lawyer. Well, what is the true reason behind your intention, your aspiration? And behind that question is your purpose. But it's going to take for you to literally pause your life to sit and just think about, what am I doing? You want to be successful in life? Be intentional. You want to be successful in life? Be purpose driven. You want to discover your purpose? You have to zone in and focus on what is going on around you. And there lies your purpose. Okay? Stop letting life pass you by. Stop letting time pass you by. Stop letting people pass you by. And then you get jealous of them because, for what? No. We not doing jealousy. We not doing envy. We not doing hate. We gonna clap for them. We gonna congratulate them. We gonna send the cash app. We gonna do what we gotta do. And then when those lights turn off and you by yourself and it's just you and God, you gonna ask God, why? That's how you discover your purpose. It's literally one question, 3 letters. Why? Why? So I'm finished. I didn't want to be long today. Listen, I want you to ask that question with everything you do. Why? 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 Why are you in that relationship that you're in? Why do you want to be married? Why do you want to be single? Why do you want to be an engineer? Why did you choose the career you chose? Why did you choose the opportunities you chose? Why did you choose the people to be around that you chose? Why? Why? Why do you take your trauma out on other people? And you angry and you mad all the time? Why? Within that question, why, you will discover your purpose. So I'm out. I'm going to see y'all next episode. I'm actually about to record it right now. So listen, y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. Again, my name is Breshawn Wilkerson. I am your purpose strategist. I talk about all things purpose. I talk about the purpose behind your life. I talk about the purpose behind your business. I talk about the purpose behind God. Okay, so you're going to get a lot of fun stuff out of me. You're going to get a lot of scriptures out of me. You're going to get a lot of empowerment out of me. Do me a favor, follow me on all of my social medias. You can just literally type in either Paid on Purpose, or you can just type in my name, Breshawn Wilkerson. I'm so excited to be on this journey with you. Let's keep going. All right, see you soon. Do me a quick favor before you scroll, before you leave, like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel right now. Once you're done doing that, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, where you will continue out this journey of empowerment, purpose, and wealth. My name is Breshawn Wilkerson, and I'm going to see you very soon.